We got gauntlets versus gauntlets. A lot of core today. Cedero going to be playing on core against Macheeete.
Cedero has been playing core since, like, he's been playing core a very long time. He was one of the first people to really pull out a core and surprise people.
I'm glad he's sticking with it, too.
I'm glad, too.
Yeah. Mordex, however, going to be having gauntlets and Scythe versus Hammer and gauntlets as he gets the first weapon and already carrying around on stage, using that gravity cancel sidelight just to continue to put the hurt on Cedero. Cedero finding a nice neutral light, though. Weapon comes out. We can see that shovel, that hammer coming out from Cedero as he's looking for these side lights, maybe a D-light starter, trying to make the game a little bit towards his pace. But we're seeing those Scythe ground pounds once again. That nearly got the kill. I feel like Macheeeete should have been a little bit more liberal off stage there. He had the opportunity. Cedero, like, he didn't have very many jumps left, but instead he decides to come back. Okay with having the damage lead, and Cedero finding these side airs, goes for a really hard ground pound read, and Macheeeete nearly gets that KO. Neutral light puts him off stage, no nair comes out, and instead of the recovery, catches him in midair and nearly kills him off the top, relatively early for core, and another side recovery, manages to get that first stock.
Macheeeete, he basically just juggled Cedero around. Cedero, who's very familiar with the power of gauntlets, still was able to get him all the way, and now he's got this Scythe again, and he's going to be doing the same thing. He went for those nairs into side airs, just taking Cedero all the way up on top of the map. Now Cedero finally getting those gauntlets, looking for the kill. Look at these dash jump into pivot ground pounds that Macheeeete is getting over and over again.
I like it, and it's I guess Scythe ground pound is like the move of the tournament that we're seeing, at least so far with the losers bracket side, because it's being used so excellently. Cedero going for his own ground pound, but instead getting punished by a down air. The nice D-light being able to get that, catch Cedero out of that move, getting that priority into ground pound, and we have a 2-stock lead.
Huge lead coming out from Macheeeete, and Cedero, who's been playing really well throughout this tournament. I'm not sure people would have expected him to be struggling this much. He got that win on Viper, he got that win on Multimum, and he's been coming back around. But Macheeeete saying, nope. I did my performance at Valencia. I'm going to come back in and show everyone I can do it online too.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't just a one-time thing. It's cool being able to see him perform in the Summer Championships, but we can't sleep on Cedero yet as he's opening up these gauntlet strings, being able to put a little bit of damage on. Maybe he's just trying to warm up, get used to his opponent, as Jet finding a nice neutral light on the Scythe, doesn't find any more, but another neutral light sends him off to the right of the stage. But Jet trying to find some sort of combo starter just to be able to put him into the red and maybe go for a ground pound recovery, some kind of KO here on the Scythe. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for the gauntlets here, and oh, that dash pivot ground pound. It doesn't matter what weapon he has. It's not Scythe. That's
so
just
good.
I love being able to see that because it's unless your opponent's ready for it, you're not reacting to that.
Cedero even knew it was coming. He went for a gravity cancel neutral signature.
Okay.
You saw the very few startup frames of it, but it was way too late. Like the speed at which he does that dash jump ground pound, Cedero just doesn't have time to react to it.
Game number 2 is coming up here, and that was a dominant performance from this Mordex. Cedero sticking to core, going to Mammoth Fortress this time.
3, 2,
as we're going to game number 2 to see who moves on to fight against M for Mini. Weapon spawn comes out, and Macheeeete once again finds the first weapon. Nice Scythe string starting up, but Cedero not afraid to go with unarmed. Tries to go in for a nice side air, does not quite connect, gets punished. Weapon toss comes out. Macheeeete maybe expecting weapon toss to come out. No. Haymaker just hits Cedero for some free damage, and he finds the gauntlets. Now trying to get a D-light for a combo starter. First one misses, second one connects, and he gets that recovery as well. Nice neutral light to catch him out of that ground pound. The ground pound didn't quite splash on the ground yet, so he's able to catch him before that move had any priority, and now a weapon toss comes out. That ground pound that we saw that finished the earlier game
ready for
misses. You're right, Cedero making the right adjustments, finding the ground pound himself, but excellent down signature coming out from Macheeeete. Does Cedero have the recovery? No. Jumps were not regained.
No recovery, no gauntlets, which would have really helped at getting back on stage with those side airs.
And now
instead, we're going to be going on, and Macheeeete immediately dash jump, ground pound on the pivot. Cedero can't even use his hammer recovery in time.
And I like that Macheeete's putting out that pressure because sometimes players have a sense of security on the side of the stage, but he's making the side of the stage look less safe than on the main stage, which is how it should be. His offstage game is really nice here as that down tick comes out, trying to get a punish, goes for a dodge up read with the neutral sig, and nice sidelight punish on Macheeeete, doesn't get the recovery, however, as he dodges out of the way, finds the gauntlets, tosses them forward, nice neutral light read, Cedero going through his hitbox, and now Cedero trying to find this KO, just wants to make it a little bit even. Last time Macheeeete had a 2-stock lead, Cedero's making a little bit more even this time, and a nice GC down sig gets that punish on that neutral light. I guess Macheeeete was trying to read like a dodge in.
Yeah, he was looking for Cedero to land on the ground, and that gravity cancel down sig when you're just about to land. It's a really good option. Cedero, nice job watching and waiting Macheeeete after he got sent up by the Nair, able to get a bit more damage, but Macheeeete finally getting the weapon back. Both players very even now.
Yeah, weapon toss comes up from Macheeeete. He's not getting Cedero off stage to be able to go for any of those dash pivot ground pounds once again. He finds the gauntlets, nice side light. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for a weapon toss, re-pick up neutral light. That's what he's like to do. Cedero manages to back off a little bit more, but I've been seeing that as he gets Cedero towards skill percent. Oh, I love the neutral stick coming out from Macheeeete there. Being able to get that KO catches him in the midair. You don't see Mordekaiser's finish with that a lot.
Right, and that dash into throw into weapon pickup again, I think that's Macheeete's way of saying, here's me breaking neutral when I've got my opponent red, but I'm not like over-aggressing. I'm not trying to fish for a kill and get greedy, get in my own head. Just throw these out there every once in a while until I get the opportunity.
And it's even more beneficial for him because it usually puts his opponent off stage, which is where he can find those edge guard opportunities or gimp opportunities there. He goes for that ground pound once again. Doesn't quite hit, gets punished this time, but the punish isn't enough for him to be concerned about his stock yet. As he goes for that pivot side swing, Macheeeete is fully ready to punish unarmed there with that ground pound. Here's the gauntlets again, ground pound, or the weapon toss into that ground pound like we were just talking about. He doesn't go for the kill with the weapon toss setup. He goes for the kill once he gets his opponent off stage.
And Macheeeete, there's a nice neutral light in recovery, gets the stock, gets a 2-0 in stocks and set.
And that's going to be it for that set. Yes, you're right.